Okay, I feel like we might be running through this, so I might consider a change to the agenda rather than a break so quickly. But we wanted to provide a few quick tips for you on topic-specific strategies that you may be considering. And Sarah Milston provided these social media tips almost as a preview to her trainings that are coming up soon. She couldn't be here, so I'm going to run through them. But certainly social media is constantly developing. I think there's no denying that it plays an important role in our lives, but also in marketing our causes, both personally and through our organizational pages. So the first tip is invest now in social media and e-news. So in other words, start now requesting friends and following others and building your networks and putting into practice your best social media outreach so that the greatest return will happen during your giving day. Make a plan and assign roles. Share ownership of your cause, your campaign, and your goal with others around you, whether that be staff, other board members, other volunteers. They would like to help, so let them be helpful by giving them something to do. Nail your story. In other words, be clear about what it is you're raising money for and what your goal is, and communicate that early and often. Create and use stellar visuals. There's probably nobody better at that than Sarah Milston. So we have certainly learned and tried to incorporate that into our part of the Amazing Raise campaign. And so there's some really low-cost ways to do that, and it's worth looking into now on the early side. And build a team of ambassadors, people who similarly care about your organization and your cause like you do, and also embrace the power of social media and can help spread the word for you. So again, Sarah is a resource, but we will have the registration for those social media trainings up later today. There's one in June, July, and August. They are sort of first come, first serve because they're being held at our office. We can hold about 30 people at each session. It is $15 a person, and we encourage one person per organization, but all of that money goes back into another Selfies for Good prize. So we've sort of started the craze again today with our photo booth out in the lobby area, so I hope some of you have taken advantage of that. So we were supposed to have a break at 10:15, but by a raise of hands, are you okay if we head right into the panel? Yes? Okay. I feel like there could be lots of questions at the end, and we'll take a break after the panel and regroup for some questions. But at this time, actually, I actually have, I think, 5 more slides to go through. Since we're not taking the break right now, I'll go ahead. We also have 2 video prizes, as we have for the last couple of years. One is a prize for videos that go viral. Basically, how many people are seeing your message? We think that's important. The more people that see it are more likely to give during the Amazing Raise. And again, they don't have to be high cost, but there's a few tips that will help you put together a very effective video. And these tips were provided by Lucas Templeton, who has provided some nonprofit videos to some of you. So first, plan your storyline ahead of time. Know your beginning, middle, and end. Take folks through the story. Make sure that the path is clear when you're planning your storyline. Keep it simple and make it memorable. In other words, our attention spans are really short. The shorter the video, the more likely people are to watch it all the way through. Clean, simple backgrounds, clean, simple messages are often the most effective. When you're filming, make sure that you take extra footage. It may take 5 minutes of footage to get the 30 seconds that you're looking for. So if you want your money shot, you might want to spend a little bit of time trying some different things out, and then it'll help in the editing process. Fill your frame. So don't waste your time on empty space. If it's a video about people, focus on the people and use simple backgrounds so that they are in the forefront. And sound or the lack thereof sound can be important. Lucas shared with us that you can get better forgiveness for poor picture than poor sound. It could ruin the whole video if you have lots of background noise. I've experienced this myself. I've made some mistakes about doing videos outside and all you can hear are the birds chirping or the construction workers next door. So just pay attention to your environment and your background noise. So these are all very simple, but things to keep in mind as you go forward with hopefully your video planning this year.